Welcome to another edition of Let's Talk. So today I'm going to talk about being taken for granted. Um, I know both sides of the situation. Um, we as people tend to take for granted the people who are closest to us. We don't do it on purpose. We do it because they're always. We have it in our mindset that they're always going to be here. Um, I tend to do things differently. I am the opposite. I pay attention more to the people who are always going to be here versus the people I just met. That's why I don't meet a lot of people or have a huge circle. My circle's small because those people get all of what I've got. And if you spread yourself thin, then different people's emotions will take that differently, and some people think that you're, you know, ignoring them on purpose. Um, I have a tendency to whoever I'm um, hanging out with or whoever I'm close to, of making them feel like no matter what, this dude is always going to be in my corner. Um, and sometimes it's a little hard because sometimes you think that this person isn't taking the time to check up on me or see how I'm doing, but in all reality relationships are different, um and stuff like that doesn't change who I am. I'm gonna give an example. uh so me and Chelsea are still friends. We are in a we've always been this way. I always say good morning and ask her how she's doing, and that's how we communicate. She gets hold of me when she needs to, which is awesome because she can always get a hold of me. The kids need something or whatever, and I can always get a hold of her, and that's our relationship. Hi, how are you doing? And that, um, the past 3 years, was taking that for granted, and I was getting upset because I figured that I should have more attention. And I really shouldn't. I'm the one that gives out um, the attention, and I made her feel like in our relationship then that I'm not going anywhere. And the same thing now, us as friends, we have a child together. I'm not, and she should feel that way. Um, and again, I don't think that we take people for granted on purpose. I just think that we have the mindset that they're always there. It's like breathing. We don't take breathing for granted. We do it every day, but we don't think about it. We only think about it when it's not there. So, I have the mindset that to look at, I'm going to be me no matter what. I'm going to care for the people I care for no matter what. If I tell you good morning or how you doing, then I generally want to know, good morning, how you doing? I don't text people to have them text me back. I'm not sitting by the phone waiting. I just I say what I want to say, and if you respond, good. If you don't, I understand that sometimes things get busy. Um, Sometimes people, everybody has their own lives, and without being without having this mindset, people tend to get really upset, especially if they need you. This is why I really don't depend on people. I mean, I have people there, and they talk to me when I need to. They listen, they help out. However, um, people tend to, when they really need something and nobody's there, they tend to get upset, and they tend to revert to, well, I've done this for you. Well, how come you're not doing this for me? An example of that is we're painting the dining room upstairs. um, John had gone to pick up some stuff for his brother and his sister's birthday party we were throwing. Um, Chelsea was taking the kids to church, and I was finished painting. Um, the desk that's over there has a top part, and while I was painting, I bumped into it and it fell. It was half off. I spilled paint and I had to fix it, and I had nobody around. Um, like I said, everybody was busy. They were doing what they were supposed to be doing what they were doing. So instead of getting upset, that I was, oh great, I'm all by myself. How am I gonna do this? This is just bull crap. Yeah, I dug down. I picked that sucker up by myself, and I finished painting. But it's been like that. If I need you and I reach out and you can help, cool. But if you can't, that's fine. A lot of people have come to this thing where they need to give a reason for saying no. Because most people want to know why. I don't care. If you tell me no, then it's no. You probably have 100 reasons why not to, but no is perfectly fine to me. I don't need to know the ins and outs of your life and what you're doing. You don't need to tell me that you're taking a poop right now and you can't come. But I am like that. I'm easygoing. And I give a lot to the people who I deem in my circle. Yes. So, what do you think? Anybody want to have a conversation? I gotta trim this up. My daughter put the tattoo on me days ago, and it's still there. I've taken showers, and it is still there. It's a unicorn. Oh man. But yes, know that you're not. Most of the time, some people take you for granted. But just know that the people really close to you are not taking you for granted. They just have their own crap to deal with. That's why I also don't judge people. Who am I to judge anybody? You don't know their life story. You don't know what's going on. So, with this quarantine going around, let's focus more on the people who are going to be there for the rest of our lives, rather than the fleeting moments. And let's just try to love each other a little bit more. That being said, much love. JD out.